Hello, good morning. It's Dr. Brenda Esh and Shoshana back with another episode of Finding God at the Kitchen Table. And I love doing this because I love providing steps, ways, specifics to realize that you're never alone and that you can always connect with the Great One, the Source, Spirit, God, that He is always available to you. And you must also become available to you and to others and to the Source, God itself. So when we take certain steps, it opens opens our heart, it opens our mind, it relaxes the entire being, and we realize very directly for ourselves who we are, where we are, and what's going on. It's not a matter of thinking. It's not a matter of confusion and disappointment. One of the things that takes us away from the wonderful experience of oneness and hope and happiness and togetherness is conflict, upset. We get upset very easily, especially these days, with our family, with our friends, with just upset because there's so much division happening now. There's so much blame. There's so much a sense of being separated and apart from one another. And this is really a very big part of what's going on and what's causing us to feel so distressed. The sense of separation, the sense of being isolated, lonely, confused, blamed, blaming, that whole process. It really is like static electricity, and it keeps the sense and the awareness of the presence of God from us. So I have a wonderful step to share with you that will change that right away. So say you're in the kitchen at the table having a holiday meal or just having a cup of coffee or just being together and enjoying each other's company, and suddenly something emerges. Boom! It's like a little flash fire of conflict, disagreement, upset, whatever it is. And then we immediately engage and get embroiled in some kind of a struggle together. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm good, you're bad. So let's just pause all that. Press the pause button on that. Step back a moment, because that's never going to get you anywhere, and it's not going to get to the truth either. So step back a moment and say to yourself, when you're watching that person do things causing conflict or saying things that are upsetting you, just step back and say to yourself, I grant you the right to be who you are. You will feel so wonderful if you can do that. I grant you the right to be who you are. This world is filled with all kinds of beliefs, all kinds of thoughts. I don't have to jump in and begin fighting, opposing, blaming, hating. I can just be there, be aware. I'm not saying you're going to agree with everything. I'm not saying we're going to let everything go. We're not. But once we get calm and accepting, the right response will come. A beneficial response will come. And a deeper perception of what's happening will come to you, and that will also be communicated to others. And it'll be very wonderful. This is very counterintuitive, I know. So please try it out for yourself. Just try it out. Grant the other person the right to be who they are, to think as they think, and really listen to them. Just listen. You don't have to say a word. There is a saying, who you are speaks so loud, I don't hear what you say. Who you are is speaking, is responding. Who you are at that moment is a moment of acceptance, of calm, of listening, really listening. Listening is so powerful. Not just listening, but hearing. It is said that when another is really heard. They feel loved. That sense of acceptance, of love, of listening is a great, great balm, soothes everything, takes away the chaos, and provides clarity, which we all long for. It's a great art to listen, to truly listen, to really, really listen without judging a person, without blaming them, without hating them, without distancing yourself from them, just allowing at that moment everything to be as it is. Listen. We allow a sparrow to be a sparrow, an eagle to be an eagle, a robin to be a robin. We allow all birds to be there. Each one sings a little differently. They have a different song. We allow a rose to be a rose, a tulip to be a tulip. Let's allow each other as a starting point to finding God at the kitchen table with everyone else. Thank you for listening. It's lovely to be here. And if you enjoyed this little talk, please subscribe and like. Thank you.